How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. We're back with another video. Setting on our concrete pad right now. We're loving the concrete. It sure is nice to have something solid down here to work off of and to set and do what we have to do. I wanted to show you a couple things. We just got done running a sawmill. We needed 14 more 2x4s. We ended up with 16. And we needed about 7 1x, and we ended up with about 8 or so, or 10. And we needed some, that was some 12-inch wide ones, and then we needed some 1x3 by 12s. And we got a bunch of them. You know, it's amazing to see how much lumber you can get out of just a few logs. It's unreal how much lumber you get. And we're cutting probably about $200 to $400 a day in lumber for our garage. I think, Angela, about $200 to $400 between.
Well, it depends on what you're cutting, I guess. Yeah.
What we'll do is, like, if I need 20 2x4s, I would take the price of 20 pine 2x4s and find out how much they are, 2x8s or 2x12s, whatever, and then I tally that up. And right now, the sawmill has already paid for itself. Between me and Rick, Rick's been cutting a lot of wood. He's going to be building a hunting shack later. We're going to get it on video. He's been cutting a lot of wood for it, and we've cut most all this wood besides the rafters and the 6 upright poles. Well, actually, there was more than 6, 7, 8. There was 9 pressure-treated poles that we've bought. Other than that, all the wood in this whole structure came from the sawmill. And I only got them because they were pressure-treated. And
they're going in the ground.
Yeah, they're going in the ground. Now, we did treat the one board that went around the outside. We put a few coats of diesel fuel and motor oil on it, used motor oil. And I think they're going to do just fine. When you cut these treated boards, you can notice the ring, there's not very much even in these pine boards. So they might even last longer than the pine. I don't know. But I wanted to show you, we actually backed the camper in on the pad, and it's making it really nice because now we're out of the rain. We got a place, it's nice and level, it's really solid, it's really nice. Let me show you what we did here. See, we put the camper underneath of the garage, what's inside the garage, and we have lots and lots of room to get to the front. I mean, it's clear out here, so the camper's really not taking up much space inside there. And you can see there's a couple piles of wood right there. Julie and I cut those piles right there in 2 days after work. And we ain't been starting until 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's been too hot. It's
been too hot, yeah. So it's been nice sitting out here. Nice and cool right now in the afternoons. We are getting grass growing. Look at this. You guys, when I got the disc, we disc a bunch of this up, and now we're starting to get patches of grass grown. And it's helping out a lot to keep that soil from eroding away. As you can see, I got a whole truckload of shrubs. And I got one Rose of Sharon on the ground there. We're just trying to find shrubs wherever we can to get them planted to make this place look like home.
Well, we got a good deal on that.
Yeah, we did. We went to Lowe's. Lowe's is actually, right now, their summer plants, they're starting to go on sale. So these big tall pine things here, we got, they're originally $52.98. We got them for half price. What'd you pay, Joel? 25, 26?
Yeah,
about $26. And then we got a whole slew of these guys. And these are the same ones, but they're real small.
I think we got those for $4.99.
$4.99. We got them for $4.99. And you can see right there's the tag. They were $9.98 and got them for $4.99. And then Julie got some mulch. But it's starting to look like home, you know. We're starting to plant shrubs and bushes, and the garage is certainly coming along, or the shop, or whatever you want to call it. I'm hoping
in the next couple days we'll start getting the metal on on the side.
Yeah, I'm thinking tomorrow, if it's not raining, we should be able to get a bunch of the 2x4s on. We have a lot on, you know, but we got a few more rows here. We didn't want to put them on because we was working on the concrete. And then we got some eaves to do up there. We got some of them done, but other than that, getting that on there and then going around and checking. And, you know, there's some places I might have to add some extra boards to make sure I got nailers to nail the metal to. But right now, we're going to get all the main wood on, and then we'll go over it and make sure. But it's looking really nice. Now, they were supposed to turn the electric on last week. Julie called them again. And they're saying, what, this week now?
She said maybe Thursday or Friday, but
so maybe
she
Thursday or
can't promise
Friday.
anything, you know.
Yeah, they're not going to promise you anything. They get a storm, it's all over with. They can't do anything if you get a storm. And I understand that. I would rather have somebody have electricity that needs it than us that really, I mean, we'd like to have it, but it's not a have to. We could still use the generator. But just a little update on what we're doing here at the Rusty Rooster. So a lot of yous out there are wondering, where is the house? What's going on with the house? Why don't we have a house now? Well, when we first said that we wanted to build a Barndominium, we went and got a permit for another structure, and we didn't want to go with that, so we went back in. We said we wanted to go with the Barndominium, and they basically told us we were getting news that we could not build it. That's basically what they said. We couldn't build it. It's not a structure we can build in our area. And then we ended up having a meeting with a guy or a lady, and we talked to her on the phone, and she called the builder that's actually going to build the structure, and they said no, we couldn't do it a certain way. We had now Barndominium has the posts that go in the ground, just like
almost like this.
yeah, it's the same thing as this garage. So it has the posts that go in the ground. Well, we opted for the post, and they're wrapped. Okay, and this wrap, I do believe that you can take the post out. If a post ever rotted, you could take the post out and put a new post in. But you know, in our lifetime, that's probably never going to happen. I mean, I don't think. I think we'll outlive the post, or the post will outlive us. So, but anyhow, they're wrapped, and it was extra money to have these things wrapped. And then they said they wanted us to have a foundation. Well, a foundation is another 17. Well, with the floor and the foundation, it was $11,500 for just a foundation, because they wanted a frost barrier. Okay, so I still didn't want to go that route. It's not the money. We don't have the money to do what all they want us to do. We just wanted the Barndominium with the concrete floor and the post, and you know, you build your house out of it. Well, they want a frost barrier. So we ended up having a meeting with them, and they said that we could go with a 2-inch foam board, 36 inches deep, all the way around the structure, besides where the porch is. Where the porch is, we can lay the foam board underneath of it, underneath the porch concrete. We can lay the foam board, and that will be fine. Well, I really didn't understand that, because when we're getting we're having the Amish build the building. The Amish guys are going to come in and build it. And they're going to do a 2-inch foam board completely underneath the whole entire floor. And then we're going to have a PEX line put in there so we can have heated floors. So with heated floors and the 2-inch on there, they still wanted 36 inches deep frost barrier going around the outside. So I'll probably do this all on video, because this is a structure a lot of people in my area, like we know, that want to build this kind of thing. They can't get over that foundation part. You know, like all your, most of your Barndominiums are just a concrete floor with posts. And where the Amish are from in Ohio, that's an okay structure. You can build it. They don't say anything about it. You don't have any issues. But here where we're at, they have issues. They want that frost barrier. So we're going to give them their frost barrier. It's going to be 3 foot deep in the ground, 2-inch foam board, and then we're going to bury it. And I think the way the builder told me, they're going to hook it to the foam board that's on the inside of the house, going across the floor on the inside too. So, and that's coming up. Now, they gave us a date, September 20th. Am I right? Mm-hmm. They said September 20th they're going to come in and build the structure. But the last time I was on the phone, he wanted to come a little earlier and go ahead and get the holes drilled and put the foam board. We was going to go ahead and put the foam board in, and then he would come out later and build the house. But then he told me, he said, well, I might as well build the house. Well, my pad's not quite exactly perfect yet, or the way I'd like to have it, but we have been working on it. It's only take us a day to straighten up the pad, and then we can give him a call. But I didn't want him here until we get this structure done. We wanted this done before I get out there and get started on that. I'd like to get the garage done, but it's been so hot. I took a week off work. Last week I took off work, and we got what we could done, and it's just we keep eating at it. Eventually we'll have it done. But that's what's going on with the house. We are going to build the the Barndominium. It's coming September, hopefully, maybe even before September, but it's on its way. And it's not going to be a very big structure. The whole entire structure from the porch to the end will be 50 feet long. The house part will be 40 by 25, and the porch will be 25 by 10 by 25, the front porch. So for me and Julie, I think that it'll be more than enough for us. It's not much smaller than the structure we were living in before. I think it'll be perfectly fine for us. It'll all be on one level. We're going to do, we was going to do 48-inch hallways, but we're going to do 42-inch hallways, 36-inch doors, all one level. That way, if one of us happen to be in a wheelchair or something, we'll be able to just stroll right in and use the bathroom and go throughout the house and right out the front door. Now, there might be a small lip going from the front door into the house from the porch because we don't want water in there. But nothing we couldn't build a small little ramp up in there to get a wheelchair in and out if we ever had to. We're trying to look out for the future. I want to retire here. This is where I want to be, and hopefully everything works out fine for us. But that's where we're at on the house. So basically, we got to get this garage done. Another thing, we're not going to buy the garage door. We're going to build the garage doors. I'll do a video on it. I think you guys will like it. We're going to do just a barn style garage doors on here, but I'll make a nice set of doors. You guys know how I am with the metal. I think that'll be a fun project. Other than that, I don't think there's much more going on. I hope that's enough because I'm tired. But anyhow, I would like to tell everybody thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me thumbs up, thumbs down, or a comment if you'd like. Till next time.